Hello, one and all, and today we of course. Oh, there's a straw in front of my camera. Um, I'm eating dinner, but again, we are looking at Honkai the Third lore because it will help us to understand Star Rail better in the future and all the Genshin games. I'm sure. We're looking at all the cutscenes for 2020. I'm gonna try to find a video for everything through 2025. This one goes through 2021. But we're gonna watch all the cutscenes, but then we may watch some gameplay too. I saw maybe 30 seconds of gameplay. I wasn't actually impressed with the gameplay at all, but the cutscenes kind of rock. But I feel like we need to look at the gameplay a little bit in order to really understand the story. I was able to guess a lot of things last time, but that doesn't mean I fully understand what's going on. And I wish the cutscenes did a little bit better than that, but that's okay. Wow, my wire is tangled. You know what? I can untangle this while I'm eating, while we're watching the videos. Okay. Without further ado, let's get this party started. I find it really funny. That's gonna pay my way someday, is those commercials, but I hate them. This is looking better and better with every cinematic. That's Bronya, and that's our main character. I forget what the main character's name again though is. I thought I saw Bronya, so maybe Bronya's not here. Maybe I got that confused with the main character. I'm surprised we don't have a Valkyrie faction in Star Rail, but maybe that's too on the nose. I know it's Earth's defense, but you'd think there would be some kind of faction out in our parallel universe. Maybe that's what the Galaxy Hunters are. It's just a idea, I don't actually know. Well, they actually caught her. That's so scary, being on puppet strings. Very anime thing to say, by the way. I wonder... I really want to play sometime. Like I said, I didn't think the gameplay looked good. But this story looks really cool. They really put a lot of heart and soul into it. Well, she wasn't caught for long. I wonder if the person with the red sword that we saw was Himiko and it just looked like a guy. Not gonna lie, she got caught twice. Wow. Oh, Barnya was here. I did see her. She was here. Okay. I thought I was losing it for a second. I was sure I saw Barnya there. By the way, Honkai the Third, I hear is a very sad story with some deaths in it, which is very unlike Star Rail version, but we will see. Now, people do die in Star Rail, they just don't die permanently. At least I haven't seen any. I'm not gonna lie, they are putting a lot into this one particular cutscene. Very interesting. You know, we haven't seen Welt yet. Confuses me. I think we saw a little version of Welt when they talked about him at the beginning, but we haven't really seen Welt.
I found myself where I knew I needed to finish my education. I chose Purdue Global.
What?
The faculty understood.
We don't care. Okay. That's two commercials that's like really put. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Alright, here we go. I do like the music though. The music rocked on that one. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Is this the Astral Express? Someone needs to comment and tell me if this is the Astral Express. It looks like the Astral Express. Different version of Astral Express, but it... Maybe? I don't know. I haven't figured out if these are like parallel... I know these are parallel universes, but I'm not sure if there's parallel people to a universe yet. We know for sure Welt is the same Welt in both versions of Honkai Star Rail and Honkai the Third. We don't know if Himiko's the same version. And now we see this train that looks oddly familiar to the Astral Express. Are they two separate trains? Or is this the Astral Express? Questions. It looks very similar to the Astral Express. Okay. Alright. We will see. Okay, the front looked like the Astro Express, but I'm not gonna lie. Astro Express is bigger and can have infinite cores. That just might be the front engine core, though. Is it taking off into space? Oh, okay, it does look like the Astro Express now. It looks a lot more like the Astro Express. Oh, Welt's in the background. It has to be maybe the Astro Express. I can't think of any other train this could or would be. It's literally going to space right now. And that's well. Who is this rando? She likes boba tea, whoever she is. I'm not gonna lie, I think boba tea is very how should I put it? Overhyped, but it's delicious, but I still think it's overhyped. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny. I mentioned a lack of Welt, and Welt suddenly appears. Nope, I swear this is a blind reaction. Never seen these before. I think this happened to me the other day too. I said something and suddenly it appeared. I call it dramatic irony. No pun on the Kafka trailer. Is this the coffin guy? I keep on seeing coffin guy every time I see this guy. Is this the coffin guy? I saw him at the beginning of the game too.
This RPG game is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do a bad infomercial on this. This game looks terrible. This game is broadcasted terrible. I don't know why this game keeps on running ads, but it looks terrible. I don't know if it is terrible, but it looks terrible. You can tell the voice. Well, I feel like the voice sounds like AI. Oh, we got stuff going on here. I want to rewind. Okay. Maybe here? Okay, so this is different than just the Astro Express taking off. I didn't realize that. Alright. We shall continue onward.
以上このオットーアポカリプスは本日をもって天命司教の座を
I feel like this guy's the coffin guy.
式を抜けさせてもらう
I could be totally wrong, but I feel like he's the coffin guy. He looks just like him. I don't remember the coffin guy's name. I never rolled on him, and he was the one that brought the Stellon into the Lafu. But he was in the story for like such a brief time that he was just like a little blip on my radar. But he has in his coffin is like a piece of an Aeon that's long dead or something. I think from the abundance. Long time no see, Master Phoenix. Okay. Ooh, we got some bugs here. This trailer rocks so far. Whatever we're watching, I don't know what's really going on, but it rocks. That's the blonde girl that was like super powerful. Okay, this. If he is a coffin guy, he's really a bad guy in this game. Like, he was sort of a bad guy in the other one. He looks different right here, though. This doesn't... Like, the face he made, I never saw the... Like, this looks way more like him right here. I think this guy is the coffin guy. Like, maybe the other guy is, like, a different version of him. I don't know. This guy feels like the Fields of Abundance. I feel like that is the coffin guy. And I don't even know if that's called Fields of Abundance. That's the first thing that came into my mind when I saw the fields.
Sage しかし手にしたのは冷たい手風と工場だった。世界は混沌としている。それは不公平で不合理だ。英雄は迫害され、悪は力を増す。醜いものばかりだ。美しいものなどない。世界の悪意は
The mouse of this ward. Okay.
悪人が断ち切ろう。
I feel like this guy's the coffin guy from Star Rail. I have no idea, but I feel like this is him. Alright. Oh, this is the main character, isn't she? She's about to hang, it looks like. We got caught again. We get captured a lot in this. I am convinced this is Coffin Guy. This seems like something he would do. This distance between her and tomorrow. This is the ward we're taking against. You will never give in. We can just rip off. Well, that tracks. Well, Valkyrie, right? I feel like we could have slammed those restraints anytime we wanted and like escaped, but that's okay.
Don't you want a better gaming PC that's built with the right hardware?
Not your gaming PC.
No, Redux has that.
All right, back to better things. Oh, it's the cross thing. He is the coffin guy. I'm gonna have to look it up after we're done with all this lore and make sure he's the coffin guy, but I'm almost positive now. I am 98% sure. I didn't realize the coffin guy was from Honkai the Third as well. No, I don't know if he's a holdover or if this is just an alternate person. It looks to be an alternate person if this guy's dying right now. Like, I already know the realities of Honkai Star Rail, and this reality is parallel universes. So I wonder if there are multiple characters of like the same character. So the coffin guy we know is literally this character, but it's like a different person. Kind of like Kazlana in as a Kazlana in Star Rail, and the Kazlana family line here. I guess Kevin is based, or Finon is based on Kevin, so I don't know if they're like exactly the same person or if they're like parallel versions of each other. Now, if this guy passes away, I think we have our answer whether it's a parallel universe, or not parallel universe, but parallel universe character. Okay, main character and some random blonde. Maybe it's the guy. He looks like a girl because of his long hair. Maybe that's the guy. Wait, was he... That looks like a woman. Wearing shorts, so I just can't tell, but it looks like his skirt. Okay, so it's a guy. He just looks like a girl and he's a kid. Seems like the coffin guy was a big character. Like I said, if he passes away here, and this isn't actually a fake out, then I think we have confirmation that the coffin guy we know is an alternate reality version of this guy. Every time I see a shooting star in a video game like this, I think of Firefly.
My warrior of light, walk free and bear the light for others to follow.
Heidelin, you're not around anymore. Alright. This is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Sparkle's character trailer, just with the music. I like this person looks a little bit like Cyrene. I like her Japanese voice. It's very pretty. Yeah, her voice is gorgeous. And that's the last we ever saw of her in this game. So it's like she's fighting a computer. I haven't got a good look at like her face too. Like I've seen bits and parts of her face. Oh, her face is okay. Her face is okay. She has one eye that looks like it's like deleted. I think the smoke is poorly rendered in this video. The ending of the Flame Chaser must grant. Oh, what is this? The ending of the Flame Chaser? Oh, this is wow. That's I know Star Rail came after, okay, because this is all before 2021. So the Flame Chase journey and stuff, that should have instantly. Anyone that played Honkai the Third or knows the story, which I didn't, but anyone who knows the story, the Flame Chase journey should have immediately been a red flag for Honkai the Third fans. Flame Chase, like just in this trailer, and I said she looked like Cyrene too. I don't know who that other woman is at all. She doesn't look familiar. I don't know who the green hair chick either. Elisa. So Alicia, okay. So she does look like Cyrene. I heard that this character is what Cyrene actually looks like too. I do think bad things happen to this character though. I think she permanently gets deleted eventually. That's why people are scared that Cyrene's gonna die, is because this character died too. I'm very surprised that we've met this character this early. But the flame chase and everything, it's so Honkai the Third. Well, no. Finon! He's literally Finon. So we know where Amphorius is based on. It's based on whatever is going on here. And Cyrene is definitely a parallel to this person. What is going on here? Like, what is going on here? This looks like the core flames. We're gonna have to stop, and I'm gonna have to look. I'm kind of geeking out right now. Now, they're a little bit different, but not much. They are definitely different, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 core flames. It's literally the core flames. Wow. Yeah, that looks like Cyrene's final form that we're gonna be able to get. Cyrene better not die after I see this. No deaths in Starwheel have actually stuck yet, so I'm assuming that they won't. That Cyrene will be fine based on... You know what? I didn't make this parallel, but she was fighting against a machine at the beginning of this trailer. And Cyrene is literally powering a machine, like, to keep the memories intact. Like, this is literally like the same machine. Again. I didn't play this game. I think this is blue whatever, and I didn't even play that. I got told the grinding was insane, and I was like, I played Final Fantasy X when grinding was like necessary. I don't need to grind any more games. In the end, you go beyond the graves. She literally has a bow like Cyrene too. I kind of want to go back and like look at all those pictures to see if we can find Finon, but I'm not going to. We have 25 minutes at most left on this, and then we have to prepare for our third and final stream of the night. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I do love the artwork on here. I do... Give me a second. I do want to move the screen to the side. I have no idea why my screen is over here. Okay. We are going to go back because I do want to see all the pretty artwork. That girl looks pretty sweet. I like her outfit. This outfit's kind of blah right here. she is so Sirene. Like, are they max? How should I put it? I feel like a lot of Star Wars characters are based on the same characters of here, so are they max farming us, everybody? Are they max looting us right now? I feel like we're being max looted. This is literally a game series that is giving us multiple of the same character. Not even in the same game, but in 2 separate games. How does it feel to be max looted, everybody? Okay, this is the Kevin guy that Finon is based on, I guess. And they might actually be the same person. Again, I'm thinking that they're parallel versions of each other. Why would Welt not have a parallel version of himself, though? That's what I don't understand. There must be something particular. We're gonna watch a Welt video sometime this week that's just exclusively about Welt. And then we'll watch one about Himiko as well, because those are the only 2 holdovers that I know for sure. I'm kind of thinking the Coffin guy is definitely one of them, though. I had no idea what was going on in that trailer. I have to say that's probably the first trailer that I have no context for. And are these just trailers now? Like, I thought these were in-game cutscenes I was supposed to be watching. Hey, hey Gamster. Today we are finding out Honkai lore, or the 3rd lore. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, this is the Kazlana stuff from Honkai's Star Rail. This is good stuff. Let's go, Mr. Sigfia. Okay, we're back to story, it looks like. It is kind of hot. This is the game that came before Honkai's Star Rail, and I'm learning about the lore in order to like understand Star Rail better. And I guess Genshin is now like the past of Star Rail, so I'm playing all the games except for this one. We're just learning the lore about this. The Hursha power. Okay, the Hursha are like demons given power by the Honkai. I'm not gonna lie, the Genshin series has way too much lore just to be a gacha game. I love Honkai and the story of Honkai. I think it's incredible. I'm a big Star Rail player and fan now, so I'm catching up on all the old lore. I have a ZZ stream right after this. We're gonna break in about 20 minutes. We're gonna break for like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna start playing ZZ. So, but again, all the games are connected somehow, some way. So. I'm caught up on Star Rail though, so I don't have another story for like 20 more days. Yeah, so it's now confirmed, Gemster, that every single Holy, or I'm gonna call it Honkai-verse game, is connected in some way. And they are planning on combining characters and collabs between the games eventually. Like the stories are gonna intertwine somehow, some way. So Honkai the Third is based on a parallel universe to Star Rail, but there are a couple of characters that have been in both games that are the same, like Welt Yang. Somehow he has transversed between the two parallel universes, and he's the same character in both games. And Himiko, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Himiko's in both games, but it could be parallel versions of Himiko. I'm not completely sure. We're gonna watch a Welt and a Himiko lore video later this week just to like see what the background is. I just know that Welt is the same in, like, he's the same character in both. I'm not gonna lie, because Lana here has been through a lot since we started. Also, no one knows what the Honkai is yet. The Honkai seems to be like evil energy or whatever that can like envelop people. We don't know what the Honkai actually look like yet, and neither does the main characters. Yes, Cyrene, we just saw Cyrene counterpart just right before you guys arrived. We just saw her counterpart, and I cried out, "That's Cyrene!" Yeah, so Cyrene's counterpart was just like 30 seconds before you guys arrived, and she looked incredible. She also had a bow as well, but I'm excited for Cyrene. I will pull for Cyrene. I'm not gonna lie, these commercials are so bad. It's like AI talking right here. These commercials are pathetic. It does not make me want to play this game at all. I know, right? And it's not even a good commercial at all. Is this the coffin guy? I keep on thinking this is the coffin guy from the Lafu missions. Like, this has to be... Oh, I recognize her from... Oh, that's the puppet. That's why I recognize her. The puppet girl that captured us at one time in this game. I keep on thinking this guy's the coffin guy, though. I really think he is. He has the same kind of like demeanor. I forget what the coffin guy's name is. So. We've been through a lot. At the very beginning of the game, we had so much hope in our eyes. I believe I was told that Honkai the Third is the darkest game in the series. It's also one of the first. There's one that came before it, but no one talks about it. Honkai the Third is when they really found the form. Started in 2016. It's the darkest out of the games. The deaths apparently stick here. But the girl in the gray hair is Kazlana, or family name Kazlana, and she's the main character of it. And she's a Valkyrie that turned to evil and then turned back to good. And this is like where she started going to school. This was like the Valkyrie Academy, and it's all torn to pieces because of her.
今回もここでお別れなの？いいえ。今回は最後まで一緒に歩くわ。
This girl stopped us from being evil. Okay, so fly me to the moon. Hopefully Genshin and her... Let me read that more. Sorry, guys. Fly me to the moon, zombie girl, Honkai first, gun, Honkai 2, Honkai second, Honkai impact third. I didn't realize there was a Honkai first and a Honkai second. I actually had no idea that was a thing. I thought the third Impact the Third was not actually a third game. I thought it was actually just a weird name for the title, but I should have known better. I'm gonna have to look those up. By the way, Honkai the Third has still an ongoing story, I believe, and the game is still ongoing, even though we have Star Rail, which is basically the sequel going on. And we have the prequel being Genshin. And ZZ is even, like, during the time of, like, I haven't realized what ZZ places in this, but all the games are related based on time and frame and parallel universes. ZZ might just be a parallel universe. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I should have realized it was called Third for a reason. I'm sorry, I was slow on the uptake. The reason why it's confusing for me, and let me go ahead and I'm liking the story so far here though. But let me illuminate you on the confusion. If you go to the... In fact, let me go ahead and do this. And we're not caught up with the story yet, even though this is almost over. We got 4 more years of Honkai the Third to go through. But if we go to our launcher here, right? We'll click on Star Rail because we like Star Rail. If we go to our launcher here, there is only these 4 games. There is no Honkai the First. There's no Honkai the Second here. There's Honkai the Third Impact. There's Genshin Impact, which we should have known Genshin was connected to Honkai because Impact was used for both games. And then we have ZZ here, and then we have Star Rail. But there is no second, first, or third. I mean, you probably have to go find the second and first, but it's not on their official launcher. So it's just, I guess that was my confusion. Not that. Here we go. I'm almost willing to play it at this point because it's still an ongoing story and there's more to do. I'm gonna have to catch up with Genshin first. I caught up with Star Rail. I'm catching up to ZZ right now, like I was saying. I'm still in, like, the first season of ZZ. I think I'm on chapter 2 or 3 in the first season. And then, it's just too much for another gacha game. I don't know. Maybe I start playing a little bit. If people want me to, I can start playing a little bit and like dab my foot into it. But I have so much in Genshin to catch up on. I just started Genshin like this week. I have 4 streams on it, and I'm only like adventure level 12 or something. Yeah, so they're not that different in years. But they are parallel universes, so... And like I said, Welt is in both of them, like the same Welt. Look, I will... If people want me to play this, I will seriously consider playing it. I've seen all the cutscenes up to 2021 now. After this, and it does look great, but I feel like I think Honkai versus cheating on us. I'm not gonna lie, the whole Amphoria storyline is literally the end of 2021 here. We literally saw the flame chase journey in this game 4 years before we got it in Star Rail. So I feel like they're max looting us at this point. They are 100% max looting us. Alright, let's see if I can find cutscenes 2022 through 5. By the way, for some reason, this game only has Japanese available cutscenes for some reason. This goes up to 2022. I'm not seeing anything that goes up to 2025 on these ever. This is 2023. So... This is the one we just saw, so that's perfect. Next one should be phase 2? Okay, interesting. Yep. Well, I do keep all my streams on YouTube, so if anyone did want to click the link to my YouTube, if I do play Honkai the 3rd, you guys would get notification on it, and then it would be recorded on YouTube, so that way you guys can watch it at your convenience. Because I may play it if there's enough interest. I think this puppet thing looks crazy. This is the second time we've seen this puppet boss. It looks like it has Bronya. I think we've seen this exact one. This might be out of order. That's the Astro Express, or something that looks like it. That's, yeah. So, okay. So this is literally the Amphoreus scene that we saw earlier. So it's not going to be this one. Chronological order. How many years? Nope. That might be all the cutscenes right now. We've seen part 1. Guess I would have to... let's take a look at this one real quick, because there's a whole playlist.
Is how it makes you feel. The warmth of a home becomes even more enhanced.
Get one unlimited Cox mobile line free for a year when you bundle with Cox.
It's the Kafka reaction. Kafka reaction's always funny when I see them. That's Firefly, so no, this isn't gonna be anything we want to see. I love Firefly, by the way. Her lore is great. Kiana's goodbye. Like, the main character's gonna say goodbye. What? Herschel reveal. Don't care about that. I just want to see the full movie. Let's try that. Okay, I think we're done with this one tonight because I need to go find more content. I don't want to waste you guys. Can't type Greek letters. Not phase 2 yet. It's part 1.5. Look up 1.5 trailer. Okay. 1.5 trailer. Okay, you and me cutscene afterwards. Sounds good. Oops. Did not mean to do that. We're gonna rewind it because it's a short trailer and it's easily so I can see it.
What's wrong, everyone?
Okay, you and me cut. You and me cutscene. Yeah, so I was just looking at this to get some of the lore of it. Is this a nightmare? I don't mind seeing spoilers right now, because I'll forget it by the time I start the game. Well, not forget it, but I'm gonna like put it in my Star Rail knowledge, and then it will be a surprise by the time I get to this point anyway again. Because I'll have all the context of the gameplay. It will be a new meaning at that point. See, it's Searly from Star Rail, but this is her other version. Honestly, this version feels more fleshed out than the one in Belbog for sure. Ooh, the song hits hard. Oh, I see. Well, both versions are like joined at the hip with Bronya. So I think we answered the question tonight. They are alternate versions of characters. Because it's a parallel universes. Everyone but Welt. And we don't know why Welt is not parallel versions.
見つけてくれたねゼレ
By the way, there's an Astro Express in this game. Like, that even the train has a parallel version of itself. That's funny. Maybe the train is how Welt got to our universe, actually. I wonder. Alright, I think that's going to be it tonight. We will have a ZZ stream in approximately 10 minutes, but I'll cut this stream off and then I'll start a new one. So thank you for everyone who has watched and everyone who will watch. To answer your question about Welt, you would have to look up APO, Astro Express, and Honkai the Third is called something else, not exactly the same. Okay, cool. Welt is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I've always intended I'm gonna watch a full lore video just on Welt, and then we'll watch a lore video on Himiko because they'll both holdovers. Although I'm sure now that both Himikos are different versions of each other after seeing Honkai the Third Himiko versus our Himiko. I feel like they are different versions of the same character. Although Welt is not the same version, and I know that. So, Welt is the same person, not different versions. There we go. Alright. One Himiko is Refined Lady, the other one is Raging Alcohol. Yeah, that's what teed me off. That's actually what gave me the idea that they could be parallel versions, is when I saw this word's Himiko, they were not the same Himiko that we knew. And I was all like, huh. And you know what's funny? They are the exact opposite now that you're saying that. One's a refined lady who drinks coffee, which is the opposite of alcohol. Anyone who drinks alcohol would know that coffee is a non-alcoholic drink that they give people to sober them up. It's water and coffee. So her being a coffee fanatic is the exact opposite of her being alcoholic. It's quite funny. I like the storytelling of the Honkai verse because it's so intuitive. It's so smart. It makes me feel smart when I look at the lore. There's a lot of games on this planet when you like dig into the lore, like World of Warcraft, for example, that just makes you feel stupid for caring. And then there are games like these gacha games out of nowhere, and it just makes you feel smart for like enjoying the lore. It's really nice. Sorry, I hit the mic. It's to learn more about Welt and Himiko, you read the manga Alien Space. So I watch anime all the time. Like, I watch thousands and thousands of anime. There's only so much manga and anime I can do on my plate at once. There are YouTube videos on Welt lore and stuff, so I'm just gonna do a reaction video on it. I might pick up the manga eventually. I only found out that there is a manga for Genshin and for Star Rail and everything. I only found out that there was mangas for these recently, and I guess the Genshin Impact actually follows the manga, and the manga came out first, and it was wild to me, and I guess there is an anime of Honkai as well, and I had no idea. I'm gonna have to watch that. So it's just like, blew me away. I only learned about the manga for Genshin today, by the way. During my stream, one of my viewers was all like, you know this has a manga, and you're the anime expert, why aren't you watching this? And I was all like, hi, well, it's a Chinese story. I didn't figure that they would have a manga. K-pop Demon Hunters is Korean. There's no manga to my knowledge on that, but... Okay, Alien Space. I am chopping that down now. Alright, like I said, we are going to do a ZZ stream in 10-ish, 15 minutes after I get something to drink and stuff like that. So thank you for everyone who watched on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you for Gimster, who is long gone by now, for sending people my way. I greatly appreciate it, as always. And I guess I am hosting Silent Voice tomorrow in Gimster's Discord. So I will see you all then, and I will also see you guys for the ZZ stream in a little bit. Thank you.